What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my final 2021-2022 New England Patriots predictions, my favorite NFL team. We're going to be doing this. I did my NFL predictions, but I just want to do a separate video for the Patriots. I'm going to be doing an NFL, I'm going to do a Patriots-Dolphins game preview tomorrow, and then the recap will be tomorrow night. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get into it. Started off, we got the Patriots versus the Dolphins in Week 1. I think personally the Patriots will come out very well, and I think they'll get the win over the Dolphins. I think Mac Jones will have a good game, and I think the great Patriots defense will be able to hold to a loss. So I think the Patriots will get the 1-0 start. And I think in Week 2 they'll get add another win to the win column, and defeat the Jets defeat the Jets and are now 2-0. I think this one will be a good game. I think the Jets are definitely a sneaky team, and in these divisional rival games, the Jets really have a chance. I mean, the Jets, with a great head coach in Robert Saleh, he's a defensive-minded coach, former 49ers defensive coordinator. He's definitely gonna have a good defense, and he's gonna want to get to the Mac Jones as a rookie quarterback. So it should be a good game. Corey Davis will be for the Jets. Jamison Crowder, Elijah Moore. We'll see a lot of Jets players that we didn't see last year, rookies and free agents sign-ins. But I think the Jets definitely could give the Pats a hard time, but I'll go with the Pats anyways. Week 3, I think the Patriots take another win and start off the year 3-0. I think the Saints personally are just in a bad situation right now. Jameis Winston could have a good game, but overall they just don't really have a receiving core, a lot of hit-or-miss players, and I think the Patriots will be able to catch the Saints off guard with the win. And then the game everyone's anticipating, the Bucs versus the Patriots. I'm going to go with the Bucs on this one, and the Patriots get their first loss of the season. The Bucs are just, they're too good. The Bucs are probably the best team in the NFL. And coming into New England, Tom Brady has a chip on his shoulder. He's going to do what Tom Brady does best, and that's win. And the Bucs are definitely not a team that blows out teams. Like you saw it the other day, they nearly lost to a bad defense and quarterback who's coming off of a season-ending, very scary injury. Led Cowboys team, and they barely beat them. So they beat them by a field goal, and it was a questionable flag that could have changed the game. So the Buccaneers definitely aren't a blowout team. They don't blow you out a lot. They only blow out the bad teams and the teams they need to blow out, like teams like the Lions they did last year, and other teams like that. But I think the Bucs will come in and they will win it at either ways. But I think it will be a good game, and I think the Bucs will narrowly win. Week 5, the Patriots will take a win over the Texans. The Patriots always have a hard time with the Texans. I mean, they lost to them last year. They lost to them the year before that. But they at least... The Texans are a different team than, like, a few years ago. Last year, the Texans had... J.J. Watt and Deshaun Watson, and they had those guys. The year before that, they had DeAndre Hopkins, J.J. Watt, Deshaun Watson, Will Fuller. They had a lot of talent, but this is a new Texans team. No DeAndre Hopkins, no Will Fuller, no Deshaun Watson, or at least as of right now, no Deshaun Watson, no J.J. Watt, as we all know. So the Patriots, if they don't win this game, this is a very bad loss if they lose this game. But I think they will win, because I think Bill Belichick will know how to game plan against whoever's a starter. Tyrod Taylor probably could see a bit of Davis Mills, but they better win this game or else it's bad news for the Patriots. I think the Cowboys in Week 6 go into New England and get a win. I think this is a trap game for New England, and it's going to be another great matchup. for the Patriots. Hopefully, Stephon Gilmore will be back from injury by then, and we'll be able to see a fun Amari Cooper versus Stephon Gilmore matchup that we saw a few years back. But the Cowboys, I think, will go into New England with a great. I think Dak Prescott will be officially returned, and I think he'll be safe from, you know what I mean, like injury. I don't think the injuries will affect him. Now that he's fully recuperated and 100% from the injury that he had last season. But I think Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, it's going to be a lot for the Patriots defense to handle. Now, I know the Patriots defense is very good, but it's too much for the defense to handle, and I think the Cowboys are going to take the win. And as much as I want to do this, I just can't. I got to go with the Cowboys. Jets in Week 7, I want to say the Patriots are going to win this, but I think Robert Saleh and what they got it going in New York, it's kind of scary. If Zach Wilson is able to transport his skill from college to the NFL, I think the Jets are a very underrated team. Now, they are still the Jets, but I think Robert Saleh will be able to focus the defense, and I think the Jets will catch the Patriots off guard. And I'm hoping the Patriots can win this game. This would be a very good game for us to win. But at the same time, the Jets nearly beat us last season. I think the Jets will win. And it will be a close game, but I gotta go with the Jets. Week 8, we're gonna beat the Chargers. We manhandled the Chargers last year, 45-0. Other than the Chargers bringing in Corey Linsley and having Derwin James returning, they really haven't done anything. They brought in Brandon Staley, a good coach. But the Patriots only got better. I think the Patriots are still the better team, and they're going to win this game. Week 9, I am going to this Patriots-Panthers game in Carolina. But I'm going to go with the Patriots. I think the Patriots, Bill Belichick always has a rough time against the Panthers. But it's not the Cam Newton Panthers. It's not the very stellar defense of Luke Kuechly, Julius Peppers Panthers defense. It's a new generation for the Panthers. I think we'll be able to win this game. Week 10, the Browns. The Browns and the Patriots. I'm going to go with the Browns. Browns immense running game. It's going to be too much for the Patriots to handle. You also got Baker with Odell and Jarvis Landry. It's too much for the Patriots defense to handle. The Browns defense is very improved, so I think the Browns will win. Week 11, I think we'll beat the Falcons. The rematch from Super Bowl 51, the 28-3 moment. But the Falcons are in a bad situation. They don't have a good. They have a new coach. Don't have a good defense. Only 2 options on offense. Not a good running game. The Falcons are in a tough spot, and I think the Patriots will win. Week 12, the Titans will beat us. It's gonna be hard for us to beat them. Four-headed monster: A.J. Brown, Ryan Tannehill, Derrick Henry, and Julio Jones. The defense is kind of overlooked. It's bad, but it's not horrendous like people say it is. So I think we'll lose that game. And then Week 13 in Buffalo, there's no way we win this game. We're not going to sweep Buffalo. We don't have Tom Brady. They're not going to sweep us, but we're not going to sweep them. Buffalo will get that win. We'll beat the Colts. I think the Colts are kind of overrated. I don't think they're a very good team. I don't think Carson Wentz is going to be having a miraculous comeback like some people are saying. I think Carson Wentz at best will be average, and at worst will play like he did last season. Week 16, I think the Patriots do defeat the Bills in Gillette. I think we can do it in Gillette. I think the Bills are a good team, but we nearly defeat them last season. If Cam Newton didn't fumble on the 18-yard line, we would have won. Now, with a more protective and secure quarterback under center, I think we can win. We would have won that game with Mac Jones. And then Week 17, the Jags, we will win that game. And then Belichick will be able to game plan against the rookie quarterbacks. He always tortures them. He's going to torture Lawrence, and he's going to torture Zach Wilson in Week 2. And then the Dolphins will beat us in December or January. like they always do. They always beat us in January and December, but there you go. I think we'll go 10-7, 3-3 in the division, 7-5 in the conference. Definitely, best case scenario, we would beat the Jets, definitely, and we would beat the Cowboys. That's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, we would lose to the Chargers and the Panthers, and then we would get swept by the Bills. So that's worst case scenario, 8-9. I don't see that happening though. And my prediction is that it? Yeah. My prediction is 10-7. Tell me in the comments down below, do you agree with that? And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And stay tuned for the game preview, Patriots versus Dolphins tomorrow. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.